Yo Swaggers, my name is Benji. Today I want to welcome you to YouTube Pro Cycling once again, and on this one, we're gonna continue our Vuelta playthrough on the 7th stage. Let's take a look at the 5th stage we're gonna be taking on in today's episode. We first started off in Maceda for a hilly stage with a pretty flat ending, so if we can get, well, we must get the likes of Girma and Cosnefroid over that last hill, and perhaps even smash it a bit on that last hill to make sure no other sprinters can follow, and then we should be able to try and finish it off as much as possible. The stage after is a pretty crazy one. La Camperona has finished, pretty known from La Vuelta so far, but it's absolutely brutal. A bit of an exponential climb, 10 kilometers on paper, but the first 5 are basically not really steep at all. But the max is 20%, so that's gonna be difficult. The day after, another hill stage, so also fits our bill. This is one that finishes on the Alto del Naranco, not the steepest one, 6 kilometers at 6% average, so I think this should on paper fit us. We're also going to be taking on a mountain stage, Lagos de Covadonga. This is the one. I'm pretty much looking forward to it. What a monster to finish on, and it's also going to be the most important stage of today because the others we can pretty much survive and even win, but this one is going to be harder. And finally, a relatively flat parkour with a hill at the end, and that is Peña Cabarga. This is also one of those steep ones in La Vuelta, 17.5% max, so absolutely brutal. Anyway, let's start off with the fast one, but fast. We're still 11th, 12th, 13th, even 16th in GC. That's not amazing. Let's try and up that, but let's also try and aim for that 10 victories we said we would try and go for last episode. Oh my, they're absolutely ruthless on this final climb. My god, Caruso, what are you doing, mate? Let me try and get to the front, then I'll hammer it myself up the final section of the hill. There we go. Let's try and split the peloton on top here. We can do this. Let's see how many people can join our small group that is hopefully riding away. And we're gone with... yeah, the peloton still won, it seems. Perhaps in the coming corners it will change, but it's looking like it's gonna stay relatively at 1. Nope, we've got some gaps. 41 in this first group. Looks like Vendrame and Kelderman are not closing that down. Herman's losing contact as well. Tejada as well a bit. That's not ideal. Let's try and switch that around. Girma looking so bad today. It's mental. 7 kilometers. I need to keep the tempo up though now because, well, quite simply, there was a group behind that is now back, and I think the sprinters are still relatively at the back of the group. So, oh, we've got an attack. That is Yates going for it. Let's try and close that down with... Higuita, is that clever? Probably not. I have to though, you know? So, I'll do it either way. Let's go with Girmay. That's probably not ideal. Let's push you to the back. Oh boy, this is not looking good. This is not looking good. Cosnefroid sprint. No, that's the wrong rider. No, 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 no. Ah, no! Not Cosnefroid yet. Okay, I'll do it. It's corner anyway. Let's wing it. Come on, come on, come on, Cosnefroid versus Matthews. Come on, come on, come on. We've got energy, but that corner blew it. Look at it. The corner did it to us. Oh my god. It was like he wasn't pedaling anymore. Like, in all fairness, we lost from better sprinters, but still, like, oh my god, why do they pedal through corners and I can't? It makes no sense. Okay, let's try it again on La Camperona this time. Pretty much uphill this one compared to the last one, but should still be pretty fun. We are into the last 8.5 kilometers onto La Camperona. I've got one problem, and that's the fact that Cosnefroid is kind of getting blocked in Maika as well. And those are exactly the riders we want to have in this train because, well, Maika's got a +5 on the day. Can I move up on the right perhaps? That would be ideal. Perhaps I can slow down to then slow up again. Right now when Maika's in my wheel. There we go. I'm going to up it to 88 right now in the hopes that my red doesn't go down on the rest of the team here. I'm going all out for Maika here. He's got a +5 on the day. Just got to make sure I don't go too early because I don't want the others to lose energy really, which is going to be pretty tough. They're going ham right now, but on paper that's not going to go too well for them, I think. Onto the steep section as we speak. 3.5 kilometers, let's go back to 90, and let's try and keep pushing, let's try and keep pushing. It's getting narrower and narrower. I hope that Maika's still in position, yes. Let's go back to 90. Come on, this is brilliant. 2.5 kilometers. I've got a proper pace going with Girmay. Let's up that with Higita right now. And Girmay can get off the front. I will go towards 95 with this man. And now Cousin fucking try and climb over and go ham as well. Micah's gonna be there in a splendid amount of energy on paper. There we go, 93. Come on, Micah, looking good, looking good. Let's try and go slower, let's try and go slower. 87. 87. 80, 90. 90. Come on, come on, come on. Let's try and hammer it, let's try and hammer it. Everybody, Higita stay on, Higita stay on. Pogacar has more energy, damn it. Oh, we're gonna get fat on this one. Pogi wins on La Camperona ahead of Simon Yates. No, Adam Yates every single time. And Micah comes in third. We're gonna lose time with Higita and Cosnefroid, but it looks like Micah is settling himself nicely at the top of the classification. The other two lose a tiny bit of time, unfortunately. Let's take a look what that does for GC. We're now 8th in GC on 155. We're climbing higher, but no stage win yet on this episode, which is a tad disappointing, to be honest. In GC, we're also moving up to 11th with Higita, 13th with Cosnefroid, so we're staying quite up there with everybody except for Girmay, who fell to 26th over the last couple of stages. So 3 people still up there. Let's try and keep him there. Micah, 8th, and slowly but surely getting closer towards a podium. But Pogacar and Adam Yates, man, that's gonna be tough. On to number 9 then, Alto del Naranco. I think this one fits us better. It's a bit of a longer climb though, but shouldn't hurt as much as the last one. And we should be able to keep our punchers in our wheel on this one, I think. So let's give it a try. Like honestly, every single day is a bad day for Higita. There's no way he'll be good in GC. So I think I'm just going to start focusing on Micah from this point onwards. There's just not much else I can do, I feel like. Cosnefroid is also not looking too bright today, so he'll be in a domestique role as well. 4 kilometers to go. Get myself protected. I'm going to up myself to 85 right now as well, because I believe that that tempo should be able to hold on quite well. The others are following me, but I don't really see too much wealth in Higita and Cosnefroid today, so I might just focus on Micah like I mentioned. 86 will do fine for now, 85 even as well. Pogi on the right, gotta watch out for him. And I think we're gonna see that Cosnefroid might be ending up with the most energy of our team right now, so I'll switch to him. Let's go faster on Micah because I'm not liking the speed that Thomas is bringing out. Geraint Thomas, that is. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's start sprinting. Micah has like no sprint, does he? Oh my god. Adam Yates once again. And it is Gaudu getting second or Wellens. Gaudu ahead of Wellens and Lopez. We're going to finish in the top 10 with Micah. Higita losing time once again. He's so not having a good time, like -5 on stamina, -5 on resistance. This is such a terrible form. 7th, so we're moving up, but we're losing time again to Yates, who is like literally winning almost every stage these days. My god, Adam Yates, didn't expect that. Stage 10, Lagos de Covadonga. This is the mountain stage we've been waiting for, and we've still got our fitness peak on Micah, which is a good thing. I hope we can use this stage to get closer and perhaps on the podium, because that's what this fitness peak is for, so let's hope that works out. Honestly, kind of disappointing. Micah with a +1 only on a fitness peak. That is, that's just sad, isn't it? Because I need more. A 12-kilometer climb, it won't really work if we do what we always do, which is waiting as long as possible to use our energy. Because only an 11-kilometer climb means that the peloton will go up in a excruciating pace. I want to go towards the right though, because my position there is not exactly where I hope to be. I think I'll put it on like 68 for now. With Micah, Higita protecting because he's not in a good day again. Only a 0 day. Girmay in the wheel because he's got as much mountain as Higita does today, but better other stats, so I'll use him after Higita. Just want to avoid spending energy as much as possible. That's an attack by Pogacar. Now I gotta start moving up, otherwise it ain't gonna be working, but they're attacking at 6.6 kilometers to go, so it's not exactly the closest towards the line either, so I don't want to go ham yet. Looks like Girmay is sitting nicely in the wheel. Higita ahead now. Let's keep going. And we've got to move in this group. Kafi's going together with Roglic and Landa. 4.9 to go. Let's go towards 78. Oh, I gotta make sure these guys ahead of me run out of energy soon. And I think that's working out, actually. Looks like it is, at least. So I gotta keep going. Let's go 80. 4 kilometers to go. Higita's still doing wonderful work for Maika. Come on, come on, come on. Gotta slowly but surely make my way back. Pogačar has a huge gap though. Let's go towards 85. And now it's gonna be time to switch to Girmay in a second hit. Let's wait as long as possible. Right now. Girmay is working for Maika now. I don't want to go too fast. Roglic, we're gonna pass him. We're gonna pass everybody a bit. And we're gonna hammer it towards 85. Past people as much as possible into the final kilometer. And is that Pogačar? Yes, that is Pogačar. Let's go 90. Oh, Evenepoel, how dare you? Let's go 90. 99. I think that's good. We're gonna finish pretty well, I guess. Yates beats Pogačar again. We're gonna get third of the GC people ahead of Grosschartner, I think. So, whew. Good stage. Closer to the podium. But Grosschartner and Godu are keeping up the of performance a bit. Eventually we came 8th in the stage. Kevin Rivera winning for Bardiani. But all in all, I'm more curious about the next bench. We jump on to 6th, so only one position upwards. Come on. How is that possible? Like, Lopez. Lopez beat everybody today. Yeah, and we were beaten by Grosschartner and Godu as well, so... Or no, we had them in our wheel at least. And then the final stage is going to be Peña Cabarga, 11th stage of this Vuelta. And hopefully, a good one for our team. 7k to go. Plan for this one is simple. I'm going to smash forward with Kosnefat at the bottom here. In the hopes that I can bring Mike out towards the front. Not the plan to use this red bar. There we go. And now I am going to switch around. Tejada will prove, well, I'll need to stop following with him first. There we go. Maika can go on 75. Higita in the wheel of Maika. And this is our 3-man train. Kosnefat is basically done for the day. There we go. And actually, I am gonna stop with Kosnefat and put him in the wheel of Higita if that does anything. On paper it should. There we go. Dumoulin, Caruso up there as well. Let's put 85. 4.8 kilometers to go, so should be doable. Energy gel on Kosnefat, Tejada, Higita, and Maika. That's a heavy attack by Mike Woods. Mohoric pushing through. Keep on going on 85. Turns with the smashing. Honore as well. 3.5k to go. Oh, come on, Caruso. Goodness sake. Let's keep on going on this tempo here. 3 kilometers. Want to keep on going. Goes down a tiny bit here, so that's odd. But I'm all for it. Can I use this momentum though? To kind of smash on this section. Push forward and let's go on 90 from this point onwards. Or at least 88. This was not how I was planning to ride it, but it's working, isn't it? So, won't see me complain. We're in fast position. Bogey moving up on the right. Gotta watch out there. He's getting blocked in. Let's move up. Let's go to 93. Come on, come on, come on. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. It's too early, too early, too early, too early. Come on. I'm gonna go, 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 guys. Go, go, go. Pogačar up front. Maika coming on the left. Higita as well. Bogey wins again. Damn it. Hukafi in third. We've got Adam Yates up there as well. Higita closing the gap a tiny bit for your boy Maika, and then it's a 15-second gap towards Godu. So that's good. That's really good. And Kafi, 8th in GC, perhaps gaining a tiny bit of time on us. Oh, same time than 17 seconds. Okay, we're gaining time on people. That is good. We're losing time on Pogačar and Adam Yates once again, so that's not ideal. GC-wise, that brings us still on 6th, but getting close towards Grosschartner, who loses time today. And Godu as well. Lopez as well. But still, 2:31, it's only 50 seconds from podium, so that'd be nice. There we go, final stage of today, ridden. Now, no stage runs today, but all in all, I do still think that we're doing the best we can with the team we've got. Problem is that they're not really in form at some points during the race. I think Micah's the most consistent, and that shows in GC. If it wasn't for our team time trial, we'd be much higher up, which is probably podium right now. So that's a bit of a bummer, but we've still got time. We've got 10 more stages to put it up right, and I'll give it a try. Anyway, I'm afraid that is all gonna be for next episode. That includes the following stages. Stage 12 to Bilbao. One hill that will matter is the Alto Vivero and the Alto de Vivero. So, yeah, okay. Next one. Finishing in a place that I can't really pronounce too well. Urdax Dancharinea. I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, Puerto de Ochondeo. Murdered that. Ochondo, I mean. And then a descent to the finish. So, could be fun as well. On to a huge mountain stage with a finish on the Obisque. Called Obisque. Known for a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful history in Tour de France. 12.5% max, 6.5 average. Long stage, so that's why the Obisque looks a bit tiny when it comes to length, but it's still 20 kilometers. The day after, another mountain stage with this one, Aramon Formiguel, which is basically the stage that replaced the Tourmalet stage in the Vuelta 2020. So also a fun stage to ride, but pretty different. Also 15-kilometer climb. I really think on these longer climbs we can use our tactic where we played much more safely at the start of a climb, spend like literally almost no energy, and then come back in the final 3 kilometers to try and smash the climb. So that's hopefully what we can try and achieve on these sections. But the day after is gonna be a relatively sober stage. Uphill for half a day, but it's like 1%, then it goes downhill towards the finish. So all in all, a sprint finish, most likely. So, if you liked today's episode, then tap that like button. If you didn't tell me what's wrong, I'll try and make it better for you next time. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.